morning, everybody. I shall be taking few questions more. These are not doubt questions, but today's session is more based on observation-based questions. Okay. They are not numerical. Partly they are, but more they are based on your observation of what is happening, of patterns or of minute details. All the questions today that I'm taking, they are all based on observation. Okay. So this is the first one. You're given the top view, front view, sorry, top view, left side view, and the right side view of of a cube, which is the pattern of the cube will be something like this. So the top view will look something like this. This will be the left side view, and this will be the right side view. So you're given that much. Now, this is just an example which is shown of what left side view of what top view would represent, left side represent, and the right side represent. How these dots, they form the top, left, and right side view. What you have to guess is which of these cubes. So A, B, and C, they are the cubes. They are different cubes. Jiska top, left, and right side are different. All you have to guess is the given views which are given here, which of the cube of A, B, C, D correspond to the views which are shown here. Please write your answers in the chat box. We'll solve it together. In this case, again, we followed this pattern last time also, where first you start by comparing the options together. What is different in the pattern in the option given, and then you go on to finding the correct answer. Just by comparing the option and what is different in the option, you will be able to eliminate at least 50%, or in some cases even 75% of the option, and eventually you find the correct answer. Okay. Please don't go directly by comparing the views and the option. First, compare the options within themselves. What is different in the options? And then go on to finding, after elimination, then go on to finding what is different between the, what is the parallel between the given question and the answer figure. Please try solving this once, and then please write your answers in the chat box, please. Shamoli, correct answer. Please address your answers to Prateek, okay? The name which is written as Prateek, don't address it to Sneha. As I'm looking at the chat box answers, which are addressed to Prateek only in one of my laptops, that's why. Vishwa, correct answer. Yesha, correct answer. Khushbu, wrong answer. And the correct answer. Pisha, correct answer. Tanvi, correct answer. All right. So in this case, if I start observing or rather comparing, okay, yes. Okay, so Sanchi, what is asked here is, you're given the top left and right side view of a cube. The representation of the cube would be something what is shown here, where ऊपर का जो आपका part है, this much is the top view. ये वाला आपका लेफ्ट साइड व्यू होगा और ये वाला आपका राइट साइड व्यू होगा. Okay, this is what is given here, and what you are given is the top left and right view of some cube. और आपको गेस करना है कि A, B, C और D में से which is that view, which is that cube which represents the top left and right side view of the question figure. Okay, so if I, in this case, if I, instead of going from question then going towards the answer figure, I will do the other way around. What I will do is I will compare the options together. If I compare the options together, the top and the left, they look kind of similar, but if you just look at this corner of all the options, if you just compare that corner of all the 4 options, they are different. Now in this case, where that this happens in the right side view, so that right side view is this much, और ये वाला part ये है. What I have circled here is that part. Where is that happening? A में नहीं हो रहा है, D में भी नहीं हो रहा है ऐसा. D में that line is missing. There's a line here, which is this line is missing in D. So इसीलिए I will say D possible नहीं है, A और D possible ही नहीं है. Between B and C, I have to guess. Between B and C, if you just compare the options again, if you just compare both the options B and C together, just look at this part. This is different. That middle part is different. Now this middle part is a link between the left and the right figure, and it's happening on the top row of the left and the right. This middle part is this part. जो connect होगा left और right दोनों को एक साथ joint करेगा. This is that middle part. Now that middle part has a link which is not seen in B. B में वो link नहीं है. ये जो line है वो missing है in B. So B गलत है and C would be your correct answer in this case. Any doubt, any questions in this? In this kind of question, please note, we'll follow that same method. Compare the options together. What is the different part in the option? In this case, this part, the corner link, this link was different. So that way I eliminate A and D here. When between B and C, when I come together and I start comparing the whole figure, the middle part was different, which is this link. ये वाला जो link है. So I just looked at that link, or C is the one where that link is correct. So I went with the option C. Any doubt, any questions in this? Okay, we'll move to the next one. Here, you're given a diagram. It has different colored lines and circles. What you have to find is the number of circles that are there in this figure. You have to find a number of circles that are there in the figure. In order to make your task easier, go by color. Go by color, count by the color, and then come down to consolidating and adding all the colored figure together. It will kind of make your life easier because there is red color, terracotta red color, there's yellow colored one circle, and then there is a black colored or a dark blue colored circle also. So there's cyan, dark blue, red and yellow color circle. Divide that and then add it, add all the consolidated ones. Again, please address your answers to Pratik. I'm not looking at I'm just sketching it in the using the account name Sneha. And well as I'm right, I would be looking. I'm all looking at the options in the account name Pratik. Okay, so please address your answers to Pratik. Which were correct answer? Need a wrong answer. You have to count all the circles that are there in the figure. Vishwa, wrong answer. Sanjay, you're nearby. What you have written? You're close by the answer, but that's not the answer. Tanvi, you are close by the answer, but it's a wrong answer. Ashvi, same, close by to the answer, but it's a wrong answer. Yesha, wrong answer. Kushbu, wrong answer. Shimoli, correct answer. Sanchi, wrong answer. He, wrong answer. Okay. So we'll just start by. Okay. So we'll just start by counting. So this is yellow, which is evidently only one. Okay. Then I will go by counting. Red first. 1, 2, 3. Go from top to bottom in this case. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Ma'am, you have counted 4 twice.
4? This one? Acha, oh, I have counted 4 twice. I forgot. Oh, I didn't notice that. So this is 9. Sure. 9. So the cyan ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ma'am, I think you missed one between 1 and 2.
Between 1 and 2? Ye wala? Acha, this one. This one you are saying? 1, 2.
No, ma'am.
This
The
was
one
3.
1 and 2, the small circle on
Acha,
the
that
top.
one. Yes, yes, yes. This one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this will be 8. Then, yeah. 9, 10, 11, 12. One, two, three, 4. So 18 plus 4, 22. Yeah. That comes up to 22. Many of you missed one circle. Most of you answered 21. I don't know. There's a possibility you might have missed this one, or there's a possibility like I have missed this part. There's a possibility that you might have missed that one also. Any doubts, any questions? Okay. Here you are given different leaves, and some leaves are repeated. What you have to guess is you have to find the number of different types of leaves. You have to, if a leaf is getting repeated, you don't have to count it twice, but you just have to find the unique leaves which are there in this whole figure. Ashwi, you're missing, you're close to the answer, but you're missing. Your answer is wrong. Vishwa, closer to the answer, but you're missing out. Ria with Tanvi, correct answer. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, Ria, Vishwa, Tanvi, correct answer. Vansh, Khushi, Shimoli, wrong answer. You're overcounted. Khushbu, wrong answer. You're counted more. Sanchi, correct answer. Ashwi, Khushi, correct answer. Vansh, wrong answer. Anvi, wrong answer. Heer, correct answer. Meera, wrong answer. Khushbu, correct answer. Shimoli, Khushi, correct answer. All right. In this case, the patterns which are different. Okay, 1 second. This leaf that is different. So 1. This leaf is also different. So 2. This and this leaf is same, but this is showing the whole picture. So I'm just going to write 3 here. This is a different leaf. So I'm going to write 4, which is only happening once. This is a different leaf, which is repeating a lot of times. So 5. This is a different leaf. Excuse me. This I'm writing that 6. There's this leaf which is getting overlapped at a lot of places. So I'm going to write this as 6 or 7. This is happening at a lot of places, but it's happening in parts only. So I'm just going to write that 7. Yeah. And then this is different from what I counted here, but it is different. So this will be my 8th leaf. So you can find only 8 different or unique pattern leaves which are there in this whole figure. Any doubts, any questions? Okay, I'll move to the next one. In this case, there's a symmetrical figure which is given. This figure is symmetrical not only along, if you take one part this much, this figure is symmetrical not only along the radial axis, radially symmetrical, but it is also symmetrical along this axis which is given here. So in this figure, what you have to guess is you have to just count the number of squares which are seen in this figure. Now, please note, in a case where there is symmetry happening, first start with the part which is going to be different. In this case, for instance, I know this part is going to be this much square is going to be won't be coming in either of the cases. So I will start by counting that. That is the only one square which is happening in the middle, which is not going to be counted in both the figures, because it's half is in one figure and half is in other figure. So I will immediately write one figure here. So 1 plus. Then I will start counting figures which are, excuse me. Then I'll start counting figures which will be repeated on both the sides. That will be the easiest way. Because इसके अलावा बाकी सब figures आपके, you just have to multiply it by 2. Or sorry, all the squares you just have to count on one side and you have to multiply it by 2. Vishwa, wrong answer. Wrong answer, Vishwa. Kushi, wrong answer. Heer, correct answer. Yesha, correct answer. Shimoli, wrong answer. Tisha, wrong answer. Ria, wrong answer. Kushi, wrong answer. Tanvi, wrong answer. Tisha, wrong answer. Ria, you are just closer to the answer, but it's wrong. Kushbu, you're overcounted. It's a wrong answer. Kavya, wrong answer. Ria, correct answer. Meera, wrong answer. Dia, wrong answer. Sanchi, correct answer. Okay, let's count it, okay? So in the first trace, I've written 1 here with this. Besides that, I will count this figure and I will also count this square. the diagonal diamond square. I'll count both the squares. So 2 on this side and 2 on the other side. So 4 plus let me take a different color. Okay. Plus 8 such figures, I mean squares, sorry, small squares happening on all the 8 sides. 8 plus 8, or I'll just write 16. So 8 on this side, 8 on this side. So 16 plus further besides this, eight such figures are seen because it's an octagon. You know, likewise on all the 4 sides, on all the 8 sides. Every 8 side has a square here. So, ye aapka 8. So 16 again. There are no more squares besides what I've written here. You can check it because you have counted everything. So when I add this thing up, it will be 32 plus 4, 36 plus 1, 37, which is the correct answer. Any doubts, any questions in this?
This question again, ma'am.
Okay. So in this case, yeah, this is one figure, 1. This is another square, and then this is another square. This square is happening on both the sides, so 2 and 2. So 4 on both the sides plus there will be 8 squares happening on all the 8 sides like this, which I'm drawing here. So there are 8 squares like this, 8 here and 8 here, so 16 plus. Besides that, there will be 8 squares happening on the sides also, like this. So 8 and 8 more, so 16. So this comes to 37. Is it clear, Meera? Okay, sure. We'll move to the next one. Here you're given alphabets. These alphabets are from A to Z. If these alphabets are flipped along the horizontal axis, not the vertical, horizontal axis, which alphabets can still be read as capital letters? Which alphabets can still be read as capital letters? So let me give you an example. For example, if I flip B along this horizontal axis, it will be read as B only, because when I flip it along the horizontal axis, it will come like this. Okay. So B is one of the option which will be considered. Like B is one of the option which B is one figure which when flipped along the horizontal axis will be read as the capital. It's one of the example. Okay. So likewise, how many such alphabets are there which when you flip it, it's not written that When you flip it, it has to look like what the original figure is, but when you flip it, it read as some capital letters only. A wrong answer. Kushi, wrong answer. Yesha, wrong answer. Palak, Kavya, wrong answer. Okay. I'm just writing it here, okay? This will be 1. Letter 5 will come because if you observe letter 5 and 6, they are mirror of each other. Did you observe, Kavya? Letter 5 and 6, they are mirror of each other. So like you have this relationship between letter 1 and letter 12. This letter 1 ko when I flip becomes a V, which is letter 12. Or letter 12 ko when I flip it becomes A. वैसे ही the same relationship is there between letter 5 and 6. Henceforth, we have to consider both the letter 5 and 6. Is it clear? One is E and one is a representation of F. So when you flip either, you will get either of the letters basically. So that's why it comes 14, not more than that. Second, this one, ये तो clear है ना? मतलब if I flip this along the horizontal axis, I'm going to get B only. So वो तो ऐसा ही रहेगा आपका second figure. Any doubts? Any questions?
Ma'am, with what does the shape 3 represent? Which letter?
It's C.
Okay.
In the font style, it is written C और ये 4 वाला D है आपका.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. It does not, but if you observe, ये Q है. I mean, they have made this Q like this. So we have to accept that ये C होगा आपका. Okay. Any doubts? Any questions? Okay. Shall we move to the next one? Here you have to count the number of fonts which are different. We have done this earlier. Okay. You have to count the now. I know I got confused in that previous question. This is even more confusing because the fonts look extremely similar. All the fonts look actually very similar. So try answering it on your own, and meanwhile I'll just try working it out here. Okay, I'm just going to point out fonts which are similar with same color. Okay, let me do that exercise here parallelly. You also try solving it. what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to find fonts which look similar to what the first one looks like. So it's easier for me. The method that I'm following here, students, is that I'm just looking at the letters which are similar. So if you just, I'm just trying to, how I'm doing this is I'm just looking at letters like A, I, for example. Like in this case, A was similar. So I know that they are from the same font family. So that's how I'm doing it, okay? Don't if you don't find similar letters, only then shift to the font style. Otherwise you will be able to find letters which are similar across.
Reduction also belongs to the same font family as display.
Reduction, one second. R E G D D D. No, see, one second. What's that? Who's here? Who's here? D is this. Is this? I think. Yeah, that's correct. Thank you.
Same.
Yes, thank you. Holdings G O. It's different. This is different. This is a bold font. Different. Yes. And
Ma'am, designer and holdings.
holdings. Okay.
Can you do it again? Can you do it again? The question.
Right. Designer and holdings will go together. Right.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Can you do it again?
I cannot do this again. It's a difficult exercise. I'm just doing it, solving this while doing this only. So what I've done here is I've marked using colors. I've marked the fonts which are different. Okay.
Okay.
Because I'm solving this while actually marking the fonts together.
Okay, ma'am. I will see the.
This is different.
Okay. No problem.
ये अकेला है. It's different. So that comes to how many fonts? Let's count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Red is counted, pink is counted, purple is counted, pink counted. 7, sorry. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, all other colors are counted. So that makes up to 9 different fonts. Okay, let me check your queries now. Not seen it. Reduction and fiscal. Okay, let's see that. Yeah, Kavya, reduction and fiscal are different because if you look at the purple font family, which is where reduction belongs, A uska काफी अलग है compared to what fiscal में A दिया है. That's why it won't be the same font family. Okay. The letter D of reduction and display are different. 1 second. It's the same actually, but one second. Let me just erase the box. Wow. It's the same if you see the D kind of box, no? Similar. D or reduction का. Oh, पर उसका flap है. This flap is there on top. I also looks kind of same. I भी same है उनका. Okay. Yeah, so this is what the combination that I can find, where same font family, spectrum, operators, farmers, then auction is different, auction, mango, and performance is different. Then comes display, reduction, total and sugar, they are different. Yeah. One second, withdrawn and reduction. Withdrawn and reduction, I won't compare them, Khushbu, because it's a bolded, it's a little bit bolded font. Withdrawn is bold. That's why I have kept it separate. Or withdrawn and reduction, chalo, if you want, if we compare them together, I think which are the same ones here. W hai kahin pe. This. Their A is different. किसने बोला था खुशबू? If you compare the A part here and here, it's different. Between reduction, the font style of reduction, sugar, total, and display are the same. Uska A of withdrawn is different than what the A of this purple color family looks like. Okay.
Ma'am, actually
जैसे एक
reduction
में
and withdrawn
ऐसा
are the
है
same.
और एक में ऐसा है. Withdrawn and sorry, what are you saying?
Withdrawn and reduction are the same. Display and reduction aren't the same. The eyes are different.
Yeah, there's a possibility. Chalo. What I will do is I will just check this again, cross check this again, but this is, chalo, I'll just cross check this again, that if I have messed up on few things based on this diagram only, and let me get back to you on that. Okay? Bottom part of the reduction display restriction. Yeah, okay. Okay, I've accepted that. Okay. Chalo, let me just get back to you on this phenomena where this is the combination provided, and let me get back to you if it is correct or not. Okay, if I do find some issues later on. Okay. Chalo, we'll go on to the next one, but 9 was actually the answer, but I'll just check with the font family once and get back. Okay. This is a very easy question. What you're given is you're given the scores of 4 different teams. You have to identify the team with the most consistent performance, that is least variance in score, and write its average. You have to identify not only the team, but you also have to identify the average of the team. In order to find the consistent performance, that is the least variance in the score, the easiest way, the easiest way to do, 1 second. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, the easiest way to do that would be subtracting the highest to the lowest, the highest score minus the lowest score. Whichever is the least difference, wherever you find the least difference, will have the least variance also. So subtract the highest minus lowest in all the teams. Wherever you find the lesser difference between the highest and the lowest score is where the variance is also less. And once you find the team with the least number of difference between the highest and the lowest score, just find the average of that team, and that's where you find the answer. Don't go on to find the average of all the teams and then go on to finding the the least variance. Variance is maximum minus minimum. So statistical question, variance के लिए please subtract the maximum minus minimum. You'll find the team, and for that particular team, you just have to find the average at the end. The easiest thing to do. So team 2 has the most consistent or the least variance. The average of team 2 would be around 30.
286.
Okay. 1 second, let me just check it. 286. Yes. So team 2 and 286 is their average. That's the answer. Okay. In this case, those are written team B. Please note, you have to stick to what is given in the figure. Otherwise, the computer won't accept your answer. So stick to what is written here as a term, team 2 space dash जो भी है वो जैसा आपको यहाँ पे दिया है in the table, write as it is. comma, the number 286. If you're writing team B or team dash 2, there's a possibility the answer might come as wrong, even if it is correct, okay? In these kind of questions, just be very careful with the terminology and stick to what is written here in the box. Okay. We'll move to the next one. We'll take, I think, yeah, let's just take this as the last one. You have to find the spelling mistakes that are there. Just go word by word. In this case, there is no logic. Just go by word, by sentence, okay? Three, four, five, six, 7. Okay, 7. Has everybody received 7? Yes, great. All right. Paterfamilias. I think that's a word, but let me check it once. Yeah, paterfamilias is a word. It means the male head of a family or a household. It's shaped by paterfamilias, which means a male head or a family or a household or a schoolmaster. So that's correct. Okay. Any doubt, any questions? Okay. With this, we end today's session. If you have any doubts, please send it through Pratik. I will look at it and I will bring it in the next session. Okay. Those who have, before you leave,